Alright, morning everyone. Well, it's actually not morning, it's lunchtime now. It's a Friday, it's the bank holiday weekend, and I've come down to Friars Woods. It's a lovely day, it's been a lovely week actually, quite warm. Yesterday was very warm. And yeah, I thought I'd come down here for the weekend. I've come down with mate Leigh, and he just drove down and we just met up and come to the woods. Setup wise, I've bought the Palmerston Outhaus 900 and the Wing Tarp from Outhaus, and I'm trying to keep it simple, so the rest of the stuff's all in the rucksack here, which is in the Frost River. I've got a sleeping bag already in the Palmerston, so I don't have to even worry about a sleeping bag. It's in there already, so I just have to roll that out. Plans for this weekend, I'm going to set this up. We'll get some wood and just have a bit of a chill, do some projects. I've got my project list, and I'm sure we'll cook some nice food up and just go from there. So let's set up this system. All the tarps do come with a bag. Got some tent pegs, and they don't come up with any lead cordage. You have to put that on yourself. I've not used this one in a while, so it'll be interesting to see how it all sets up. I've got that line going off to there. I don't know if it's going to muck me up or not. I can always take it down. See, I've got to play around with the cordage a bit, so I've not used this in a while, so yeah, I'm going to have to muck around and see what I've seen to. That's fine, I need another one. To be honest, that needs to come off, that needs to go down. So I'm going to muck around with this, sort out with the cordage. I must be at it for a certain setup, and I'm just going to get it back to standard. So we set up. It took me a little time because all the cordage was all over the place, and I must have used it, and I can't think I did use it last, but obviously I was using it in a specific way, and the cordages weren't in the places they normally are. But no, it's, and to be honest, it gives a good size. There's loads of space in here, and it's just nice having them little wing sections coming down to protect you, especially in the summertime. I'm going to put the swag somewhere, I don't know, around here I think. But I think, yeah, post it there or down the back here, maybe down the back here. But I'll do a little walk around. So if you were thinking a winter situation, you'd bring it a lot lower. Close them sides in, and I tell you, I've used it with a fire literally just outside of it, and it's lovely and warm. And you sort of get the size of a 4x4, but without having to have all the weight of a 4x4, because I think the centre is 3 metres across. But yeah, there we go. Could go there. These are the centre poles. It's quite an easy setup. This is, they're all really easy to be honest, but I keep my poles, I've said this before, I keep them in there in the swag. One thing, you don't lose them, and another thing is that the just is that little bit quicker to set up. And yeah, we just put spreader bar in. And we'll just go to each end and tighten it up. I don't know, I could feel like I might be sliding down one side, I don't know. To be honest, I didn't do the fire. Leigh got the fire going. I just come over just to tinkle with it while he's on the phone. And we don't really need the fire. It's warm enough as it is, but. Yeah, we don't need the fire, but it's just helping keep the bugs away. Right, we're going to cook some dinner. To be honest, I've not done much filming because I've just been talking to Leigh, that's all. But it is time to have something to eat. I'm getting really hungry. I've not had nothing today. So I've just got some barbecue Cajun chicken, and I'm going to do some wraps, I think. And the only thing prep work I really got to do is chop up a pepper and tomatoes and grate some cheese. So I've got a chopping board in the back. To be honest, I haven't done loads of filming because the sun is extremely hard to film with. I had it with another video that I'm just uploading at the moment, and it is really hard. You've got the darks and the lights, and it's like really hard to just get a decent picture. Oh, yeah, I just need to move that thing out of the way. Just give it a might be hot though.
I can be lazy and eat out the fries now.
Well, yeah, why not? If you can get away with it. I've got some tongs actually. To be honest, I don't even need to cook them peppers because I'm just going to put them straight in there. I like the crunch from them. So it's just going to need to cook this really. So Leigh's cooking paella. Something he does quite often. Bit of your what is it? Would you say it's one of your top dishes that you make? More popular ones.
Simple one-pan dish really. So
yeah.
You can't really go too far wrong with it.
Yeah. So he's doing it, and he's using the Friars grill for the first time. He's had it for ages, but it's the first time he's used it on a ground fire. So he's getting its first burning, and I'm doing my fajitas. I'm just using one of Trev's stainless steel grills, and just when I got my wraps. Right, I think that's it done. I'm just going to get some sauce to put on that and wrap it. Sauce. I've made it now, I've got to try and eat it.
out. That's what I didn't want to do, is light a decent cigar and choke on it.
Yeah, it's normally better to use like a big light or something like that. Being a bit too powerful, sort of burn it a bit. Stop that rattling around. Alright, morning. Been up since I got up really early this morning. It was 5:30. But I went to bed about 11, so that's fine. And it was really nice just standing in the swag, just looking out because it was the daylight. And it was really nice. But I sat there, had a brew this morning, and Leigh got the fire going, and we've just been sitting around the fire talking, which is nice. But now it's time to do a bit of breakfast. And I could do it around the fire, but let's do it here, why not? One's lighter, where is it? I'll have to get up for it. They're great as Onetigris chairs, but on this ground, which is quite not muddy, but it's you know it's fine. Let's just say they sink in, and so yeah, you just end up sinking into the ground. I did put it on the mat over there, but it just got a bit of a pain. So now you can lift the legs up on this, and it goes on a flat surface. It actually works really well when you're in this sort of setting up underneath a tarp. But, so, let's see if it sits on there alright. Not brilliant to be honest, but we'll have to get away with it, won't we? What we're doing, some bacon and some eggs. I'm going to do it in a wrap, which is quite nice. It's what happens when you cook in two different places. Backwards and forwards. But it was pretty quiet night to be honest. I did put my earplugs in because Leigh was snoring within 5 minutes of going to bed, and so I had to put my earplugs in. But yeah, it weren't too bad enough, so I took them out earlier. But apart from that, it was pretty quiet night. That's not like that great on there, actually. This is the smaller solo stove, so it's not actually that big, the top section of it, so that pan's a bit heavy, so it sort of wants to tip over. What I think I'm going to do is get my lid to this one and do my eggs in, because the eggs are just destroyed in there. If I can get this, which fits on there perfect. Put a bit of butter in it. I have to turn that heat down a bit. Put the eggs in there. Oh, they're still dippy. That's fine. To be honest, I don't know how much you saw of that, but I dropped my egg. Then the battery ran out, which I didn't know it ran out, so I don't know how much you got of it. But yeah, I had my pan. Not totally non-stick. I don't know if it's in how much I got footage, but didn't stick to the titanium at all. But then I didn't have the handle enough, and it went like that. But no, it was fine. Lee's gone on a mission to split wood, which is great. You know what I mean? Because it's nice when someone comes down and does help with the wood. We sort of try and do it as a group, you know, whoever's here. But while I was doing filming, he's just cut into like an fallen ash over there, and got some nice good lengths, about 8 pieces of wood, so that's lovely. That'll keep us going all day long. So I'm hoping this is going to sit on there. Now you have to be careful with this because it does get hot. I'm talking about it's got a coffee scoop in there. Which fits on there perfect. Can use this water now for the pan. Yeah, so I had this, Leigh gave me this tobacco last night. It's a Dunhill Flake, which is normally one of my favourites, but I just couldn't get it going without puffing. I didn't want to like burn it, so because it's quite damp still. Maybe I overpacked it. I don't know. Maybe it didn't break down because it comes in like not really rubbed, but you have to like it comes in strips and you have to break it down. Ripping it up. The jaw's quite hard on it. See if I can clear it out a bit. I don't know why it's not doing it. I don't know if it's the pipe or what. That filter don't look good. No, it's the filter. The filter's really blocked up. That's why I went to tobacco, it's the filter. It was like a new one as well. Yeah. It's a bit crazy to be honest. I'd like to use a filter, but Yeah. I kept thinking it was the tobacco. Yeah, so I'd sit here, chill out, watch this, smoke this, and have me coffee. To give you a little look on the inside, so that you can get out that side. It's got 2 pockets outside, 2 pockets over there, plus you got this big thing here. It's designed to put your hat, but you can put whatever you want in there. And then you got an exit that way, and obviously that side opens up as well. Nice sized mattress, no condensation in there at all. And it's quite nice, you know, you can open it right up. But yeah, that's the Palmerston 900. So I've just been playing around with this wing tarp, and even this configuration where I've just basically brought the size down. In the winter time, you could have a stove at one end. Got loads of fallen sap and stuff from the trees today, but if you go inside there, there's quite a lot of space. Let's go out the other side. And there's loads more configurations you could do with that, but I'll just sort of why it's up like that, just playing around with it. I'll just take a little walk around the woods. Time's gone really fast today. We've sort of been doing stuff, and I've been doing a bit of filming and stuff like that, and things. That time just flies. It's almost come up to, well, it's 2 o'clock already. I thought we'd have a little nose around the wood because I've not been down here in a while. This is sort of the wetter part of the woodland. That's why we don't camp in here. But yeah, there's loads of dead stuff. Be nice to clear it out a bit. Hopefully, coming down more often, I can clear out some of this dead wood, make more space. Well, that one seems, that's really lightweight, so that looks good. And yeah, there's a lot of Ramsons here, a lot. That's a recent one. Yeah, it's not in there now, I'm pretty sure of it. It's a shame the spins wait a bit longer. I'm not saying it'd be work, but it's really punchy. This is too hard and that's too soft. Need a sort of a combination between the two. And that will just eat through that, but it's worth just to play around, you know.